Oh, hey guys. I don't know if you can hear me or not. This one over here is failing on me. I don't know what's going on there. Marty, Split Rock, Grandpa Rails, SF for Town, NZ. Let's see what else we got in here. Frozen, HBN, NSF, Ethan Armitage. Alright, let's see. No, I don't know if it's frozen or what it's doing here. Myself to the stream. I think I removed myself. So what's going on with that one camera? Audio is good, okay. I'm trying to get these. Jim Tedesco went up earlier today, and he's trying to help me set this up as well. These cameras are lagging like crazy. I don't know if it's my computer or the cameras themselves. It's these little cameras I was using the other day. I did my On Track Tuesday. So I guess I'm using this. I think it's just the webcam. I don't know where that's at. But I mean, it's just not bad quality, I don't think. Yeah, John, I really do seem to be a pain in the butt. Hey, Robert. I don't know. But the idea is to eventually place these around the layout. So, I mean, I could live stream and we could do this stuff, and I could have the cameras kind of showing a train run around while I'm going, or, what have you. Hey, Andy, man. The guy from Michigan, Dave, how was Friday's football game? Friday's football game. I don't know about Friday. No game on Friday I watch. Maybe too many video going through. It could be because I'm just using a laptop. I'm not using our desktop, so it might be too many. I don't get all cocky, that guy from Michigan. You won 1 out of 9 years. So we'll see what happens. You guys outplayed us. No doubt about it. You guys came to play, we didn't. I'm not gonna get in that argument. Hey Joe. Win one game in 9 years, you get all cocky. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know what this is. This is an older laptop. It's a Windows 10 system, but it's a Dell. I don't know all the properties of it. Again, it might just be like you said, it might need a little upgrade. Yeah, Andy, no doubt, man. My big thing is that even if I'm not live, I want to have these cameras around because once I have this wall and everything all tied, buttoned down and the backdrops and stuff on, I'm not going to be able to see on the other side of it. So that's, what I want to do. And, Joe, that's what I was asking the other day. I can't seem to get Jack Check to respond to me like on these live streams, but I don't know what he's running. But he always has multiple cameras up and running. At least he has recently where, now he's not necessarily live. I guess he is live streaming, but he's not actually doing a stream and talking at the same time. He kind of just has the cameras running and the trains are running. So, I don't know. We'll see. be on a desktop PC to try my laptop. Is there a stream of cameras? I don't have a desktop anymore. And my wife has a better, newer laptop. I don't know if she's letting me mess around, but she uses that for work. So, um, you know, kind of not going to be one of those things. I borrowed it a couple times over the summer when I thought this thing was taking a dump on me. So that could be it too. This thing could just be too small. Maybe it's too much for 4 cameras. Maybe I could just maybe run a couple. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I figured out how to, I guess, bring these all up. I had all 4 going, and I don't know why the one connection failed on the one. But yeah, Dwayne, more power. The guy from Michigan. Layout's going good, man. It's slow. I mean, I guess slow, not slow, but not slow. I mean, I have a lot to do. I've done a lot. All the main line on the first levels and the Crooked River Co-op yard is all in and working. The CRNE yard is in. I don't know if it's going to be modified some or not, but it's basically in and powered up. Try rebooting. I could do that too. Maybe I have to go through and clean some of the other stuff out of here. I downloaded some other programs trying out some different things that didn't really seem to work. So they're probably actually still on the computer. I might have to clean them out. You know what I mean? So, more chipmunks, yeah. But yeah, no, the layout's going. I don't know if you guys saw the juice train I put up there yesterday, the mail call from Robert. That was awesome. Thanks again, Robert, if you're still in here. Sad that somebody passed away, but it was nice that I was able to, through Robert, I was able to get some of the stuff from his layout, and I'll make use of it here. And in that regards, kind of keep his layout, somewhat alive, I guess. I don't know. Sounds good, huh? But actually, I'm going to put one up tomorrow that's just strictly some shots of this juice train running. I'm going to edit that video tonight and put it up probably about 9 o'clock. I'll have it kick on. For anybody that cares to watch it, it'll just strictly be the train running. Just different shots of it. Not me talking or anything like that, or doing any kind of mail call or anything. But bike train, yeah, no doubt. I've always wanted these cars, and when Atlas came out with them like over a year ago. I pre-ordered them. There's 14 cars. Yeah, 14 there. So 12 are Tropicana, different road numbers. One is a Union Pacific ARMN. I think that's what it is. And then the other one's a naked car. But it was over a year. Thankfully, it took that long because I was able to save the money and ordered them through Zitnik Trains. And through Robert Sacco's help, I made payments to Zitnik on the pre-order, so it has been paid for a while. And just was waiting for them to come in. Now I got to get brave enough to try to weather them, and that scares me because I don't want to ruin them. But we'll see. I got to start watching some videos on it. A bunch of guys were saying I need to get a bunch of trash cars now. I guess Jerry Setterelli sees them a lot with the trash cars. I don't know. I didn't have any plans for trash cars, but we'll see. I got too much stuff going on. The pre-order. Scale Trains just keeps me broke. Let's see. Can you go from the bottom level to the second level? I can. The climb up was one of the first things I did because I wanted to make sure I had that set and operating. I don't have the second level up yet. I don't know if any of these cameras, this one, turn that camera, if it'll show anything or not. Maybe, see, man, it's just lagging like crazy. So I don't know. Yeah, you can see the brackets there? That'd be the picture on the top right corner of those four. There's like 5 of those brackets, 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My brother-in-law and his dad made them for me to specifically fit underneath the climb and then up underneath the second level. Because the way that is built with the climb, because of clearance, I had to make like a channel on the back of that area of the second level. I don't know if any of that makes sense or not. But I finally got that up. It's level. It's all, and that's not sagging or anything. A little bit of a bounce in it still, but nothing like it was. And well, that's pretty cool, Andy. And I think I will eventually go ahead and start adding plywood up there. I did get some plywood. My son helped me out when he was home over the Thanksgiving break. He helped me get a couple sheets of plywood for up there, a sheet of OSB board to finish my bottom storage area underneath the peninsula. So this is the Rapido made the MBTA commuter cars. Okay. Michigan guy from Michigan. Tomorrow I get a shit ton of locomotives and rolling stuff. Nice. Are you selling those? Todd, is this Todd from up there? Gotta be Todd. You're just busting my chops with this stupid game. But I know you do get stuff and sell it. That's why I ask. That's cool. I got a bunch of stuff. I gotta go through some stuff, maybe sell some stuff off. I just have too many things sometimes. I don't know. I got everything. But anyways, this was just gonna be a quick test. I don't know how else to test it unless you actually go on and go live and everything. So that's what I ended up doing. Conrail Todd. I don't know. Todd is Todd I'm thinking of. If this is the same guy. Good guy. He's a big chessy guy. Hey, Jerry. Jerry, your name came up so many times on that video I posted today with this juice train and the trash cars. This is Jerry Satterelli catches the juice train and all the trash cars on it, too. Okay, that's it for Tom. I can't remember your name, so thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the advice. They very well may be that the laptop is not powerful enough to do all of it. But, we'll see. I'll keep playing around with it. Like I said, maybe I could clean up some of the stuff I have downloaded on this computer, other programs and that I'm not using. Like I said, I downloaded a few programs to try to do this, and maybe I need to just clear those out and free up space, and maybe that'll help. I don't know. New York needs to keep their trash. Yeah. It's a lot of trash, too. Use and trash. Any train through here. They run together on the same train? I'm sorry, I haven't seen those videos. Like I said, I'm hoping to get the nerve up to do it. To do some weathering on that. I'm trying to think of who it was that does a good weathering. Oh, hell, what's his name? The Steel Road. I think the Steel Road. He does a hell of a job weathering. Some really nice work.
Amazon employees earn at least.
stuff. I mean to do that. Yeah, but he definitely does. Holy moly! I got to drop these later, man. I swear to God. But you're on the right track, Dave. Times are all different. If that helps. Yeah. Didn't always know the combining of different trains in one. They do now, yeah. I've heard that the juice train also will run with some intermodal too. Is that true? Run that with intermodal? This is kind of fictional over here because I'm loosely running the Willard sub, which runs east-west through like central Ohio from like, uh, it doesn't go all the way to PA, but it runs kind of from like, or Willard, but it runs west through North Baltimore over to Deshler. And I believe in Deshler you can run, it'll take you north up to Toledo that way. So I'm kind of running that so I can run up to that big co-op that I don't even think is operational anymore, but there's one up there in Toledo right on the river. And then it continues to run west. I think it picks up the Garrett sub, runs into Indiana. So I'm kind of modeling, like my staging yard is going to be, the west end will be Indiana, the east end will be Pennsylvania, like near Newcastle, I guess. So that's why I kind of changed it to Willard sub instead of just saying, 2.0 all the time. You guys all know this is my second version. It kind of was getting old saying 2.0 all the time. It was okay at first, but I think I needed a change. A lot of the trash trains go to Ohio. Yeah, do they? I guess. They go. But I don't know if the juice train doesn't run to Ohio, though, does it? Now I was looking up some pictures of the juice train because I wanted to see what was pulling it, if it was just standard CSX or I was kind of hoping to catch it with, one of those Spirit units running with it. But I actually saw some that had the Union Pacific, I think, on it too. They run with intermodal. There's another train going your way, Florida. That's possible because I know that's where they come up from, right? Florida, Jerry. I don't know. I'm still learning how all this works, man. I just like trains. I don't know all the details. There's some guys that can tell you. They can tell you every little detail about every locomotive, every train that runs through. The the number of the train, not the locomotive, but the train. What it's numbered as, and all that stuff, and when it runs, and which direction, and all that stuff. I don't know that I really care to know all that, to be honest with you. I'd like to know enough so I can be realistic to a point, but I don't want to get too tied up into it where it's just kind of overkill. Yes, Bradenton, no shit. Or trash is big business, Andy. That's so funny. I didn't know that because Bradenton. We go to Bradenton all the time. Um, we have friends that moved from here in Ohio, Cleveland area, and their daughter decided to go to the University of Tampa, and they've always been big fans of like Siesta Key and all that kind of area down there, Sarasota, and they live really close to Bradenton, so it's kind of funny. So when we go down there, that's where we stay. In fact, that's why I go see Robert. He lives over just near Tampa. In fact, a couple of Februarys ago when we went down, oh boy, sorry. A couple years ago, we went down in February, and I met up with Robert and his dad, and they took me rail fanning around Tampa, the Tampa Yard, and all that stuff. Rockport Yard, I think it's Rockport. It was a great time. Last couple of times I've been down there, we haven't had the time to I didn't have time to go see him. don't know what type of power will show up on CSX trains. You'll see the honor units on the freights. Yeah. Well, they're gonna run them, right? So, to see the juice train. Yeah. I didn't fire the trains up. I was just messing with the cameras. I could fire it up. I don't know. I wasn't gonna stay out here all night. As you could tell, I'm tired. I think of my sleep. Like I said, my son was home. We stayed up a lot of late nights with him, hanging out, just shooting the shit, and stayed up a little later watching that stupid football game last night. Yeah, we're a Jersey. Well, I'm sure it is here too. We do most of ours by truck, I think. We truck a lot of it. In fact, one of the last jobs I had as a truck driver was running trash. Hey, Burris. I would run from the transfer station, the little city trucks, and that would dump there and for allied waste, and then they would load it into the tractor trailers, and I would run that from I don't know how many miles, about an hour away to the landfill. Temperature here is what is it, 30 something today, 34 maybe. Let me see. I'll tell you right now. I pull up the Weather Channel. Supposed to get 1 or 2 inches of snow tonight. I thought I heard. It's 33 now. 2 inches of snow in the past 24 hours. Looking for about another inch in the next 12 hours. So, not too bad yet. I don't know what you guys are getting up there. You're in Massachusetts, aren't you, Andy? I don't like this new Weather Channel. They changed the layout of it. Monday night, 29 degrees, 81% chance of precipitation, 1 to 3 inches expected. There's supposed to be almost 40 tomorrow, 40 Wednesday, 51 Thursday. It's in that time, it's going to be all goofy. Hey, you're a mess. It's going to be all goofy the way it goes. Yeah, Jerry, they did do a nice job on those cars. Tried to do a little bit of a review. I'm not good at reviews, Reviews kind of bore me, to be honest with you. They look good or they don't. One thing I will say I didn't point out, as I opened some of these other boxes, a couple of them had stops broke off of them. I had to glue back on. So that was a little disappointing. Andy, we probably got about, I don't know, a couple inches here. It snowed quite a bit yesterday. Snowed pretty steady yesterday. Every once in a while we get the heavier flakes, but a lot of it was that real fine stuff. It was wet, fine. It's that real slippery shit, So not so bad last night south of Buffalo. We were down to 20. Oh, you were driving up there. I used to run up to Rochester. There was over there by Kodak. There's a Coca-Cola plant. We run from the bottling plant here in Twinsburg. Run the Coca-Cola up there. UP Power and CSX. That's what I was saying. I was looking up. I've never seen the Tropicana juice train. I've never seen it running. Now, when I was with Robert and his dad down there that I was telling you about earlier, we were by, I don't know if it was a used plant or not, but there was Tropicana cars sitting outside of it. It was some kind of refrigerated facility. Yeah. We're on the way to Rochester. Yeah, boy. They get a lot of snow up there, man. I'll tell you what, Erie stinks, man. They had a little 47-mile stretch on I-90 from Ohio to the New York Thruway. is a bitch, man. That little, like I said, I think it's 47 miles, 50 miles. That's all it is, but right along the lake there in PA there by Erie. What a mess that would get. Each for the next 2 or 3 days in Arizona. Yeah, yeah, I know, man. Jealous. It's hard to leave here, man. You know, it's like I lived here my whole life, Cleveland. Born and bred. Proud to live here. I like Cleveland. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful. I don't even mind the snow. I just don't like how long the winter can get. I'm okay with it this time of year and even through January. You start to get into February and March. You get a little teaser, little fake spring, and then you get back into crappy weather again, and just too long, too cloudy. Wintertime is just very dreary here. Very little sunshine here during the winter. So it can get a little depressing. But sorry, I must be using the web, like the actual laptop camera down here that I'm on. I'm not even in the picture. Andy, you're not wrong there. Snow and cold means train room time. Yeah, I gotta dig my heater out. I'm getting kind of chilly down here now. I'm gonna keep the basement somewhat in my legs. Yeah, it does. In my legs sucks in the winter. But in order to keep it somewhat warm down here with just the furnace, man, the rest of the house is like an inferno. You know, I gotta turn it way up. So I keep a space heater down here. Just gonna keep me a little bit warmer. My electric bill in the wintertime is like ridiculous from the space heater. Part of the space heater here, even in the addition, the furnace doesn't really kick the addition too well either. South side of Chicago and the south suburbs. I know about the cold and snow. Yes, sir, you sure do. You guys get a lot of snow and wind and stuff up there along Michigan there. Michigan, Lake Michigan is that? That's Lake Michigan there, I believe. But yeah, the Great Lakes are cold. But that's, you know, Big Ten country, man. The original Big Ten country. Along the lakes. All the Great Lakes schools, man. Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, Michigan State, Western. Ohio's along the lake. Columbus not so much on the lake, but hey Jim, yeah, but the one camera cut out on me. And I got a lot of lagging I feel going on with them, so I'm gonna have to play with the settings on the camera. I might have to the I don't know if maybe this laptop is too slow. Maybe you don't have enough room in it or something. I might have to delete some stuff. I was thinking. So we'll have to see. I did text you. I don't know if you got it or not. Yeah, see, Soundtrack's got 30% off for Cyber Monday. Is it still the same deal with the it's 21 pin, but it's the six connectors? And yeah, they did the 8, they upgraded to the 8. Lower your resolution. I think these are on the lowest setting. I was trying to ask you which. Um, oh, hey, Pappy. I was trying to ask you which one of those you downloaded because it looked like there was a couple different ones, Jim. I'll find your email now. Of that, what was it called? Operation Camera 4 or He does here. Find your email now. There it is. The IP Camera 4, but there was some different versions, it looked like. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll work okay. I'll have to play with it more. I was just trying to go on to bring it up as a sharing thing. So like, I don't know if I could. I don't know if you could still invite other people to come in, or if I'm pushing my IP Camera 4. I think that's what I downloaded. IP Camera Viewer. For some reason, the one camera crapped out on me. I give a USB port on your PC. I don't know. I got it plugged into a hub. This is the hub I had though. I got that hub you were talking about. I don't know, man. It acts funny, like they don't want to connect in there, like they're too loose or something. So I don't know if it's kind of a crummy. I think that's the one you're talking about. I don't know if it'll show it or not. I'll find a way to get it in the picture. There's like 7 ports in it. But for whatever reason, I feel like kept like disconnecting on me when I had it plugged into here. This is one I had from way back. It just has 4 ports in it. But it seems to be working, or it was anyways. So we'll see. Then I just got a notice from a little pen on the other side. A notice from that cable place they ordered the cables from, and they maybe you'll have better luck with it. They said my cable will be delayed in shipping. You don't know when it's going to ship. I got the one 30-footer, and I went back and ordered another 30-footer. And they just sent me an email tonight saying it's going to be delayed. See if I can find it. Where the hell you at? See, due to unforeseen circumstances, it show me cable. Unforeseen circumstances, we regret to inform you we will not be able to ship your order today. We'll be shipping your order as soon as possible and will notify you with updated shipping information. There's a customer service number. I haven't tried to call them or anything. I'll try calling them tomorrow, find out what the deal is with that. Oh, you got that as well. Did you get any air cables? You had ordered 2 originally together. They had them it looked like they had them in stock. I don't know that it was a stock issue. They better untake my money from me if they're not in stock. But I don't think that was the problem. I don't know. Just maybe they had too many. That could be 2 in a damn container. Says they ship from the United States, though, isn't it, Jim? Could be wrong. Who the hell knows? I got the first cable really quick. Came within a day or so. It's a mess out there, and I don't know. This country going to shit. I don't even want to get on that subject. Every time you think we're out of the woods, there's another friggin' variant they make up. Well, anyways, thanks, though, Jim, because you kind of walked me through it with your email there to get set up to the point that I did. So what was wrong with that other program? Did you ever figure out the other one that we originally both was working on? I got that to work. But I didn't know how to get it up to share here, on StreamYards or YouTube or whatever, It was fine just to have the cameras up and running on that program, but I wasn't sure how to get it onto here. No, I didn't try to share it like this, though. How many cables? Couple, maybe two or three. That's it. That's all the container can hold. Small cables too, not big ones. What you got going on next, Andy, man? Still working on that wall. The I love what you did there on your wall there with all your background buildings and stuff. In fact, I may be taking a page out of your book. I don't know. We'll see. I know, Jim. I haven't watched The Wise Guys lately. The Wise Guy lately, but yeah, I know. I think the silent majority feels a lot, at least somewhat the way you feel. So, thank you. Yeah. So I'm trying to debate, guys. I don't know. The tracks seem to be working fine. A little hesitant to ballast. Yeah, I'm still painting. Still gonna do some track painting. I need to fire up here. I should have been doing that tonight instead of playing around with cameras. So I want to get all the track painted up. Um, Obviously, before I do any ballasting. Then once I get them ballasted, then I'll do more weathering to, the track and the ballast. Once that's down, make some, some grease lines and rust stains and things like that maybe. I don't know where to start. I think I need to put the backer board up for the backdrops. And I don't know, man. It's like I need to I'm going to probably purchase my backdrops, so I need to do that. I will temporarily go with just, paint them blue, whatever, maybe put some clouds or something just to have something on there. But especially over here by the bridges, I want to make sure that I do something nice in that area. Yeah, it's true. Once you ballast, pretty much set in stone. Makes it a hell of a lot harder to change anything up, Dwayne. So I want to make sure that everything's running perfect before I do any ballasting, because that's just a pain in the ass. And you can still change it, but it's a pain, and it's hard to get the ballast up and not have any actual issues because of it. But that's maybe the very last thing I do. I don't have to ballast. I guess I could ballast as I go through a scene. I don't have to ballast at all. At once. I bought a crap load of fine ballast. I think I might want to add some medium ballast. And I think I mentioned this once before. Because I did just fine ballast over here on the bridge behind me, on the swing gate. It looks good, but I think it almost looks too fine. So I think I'll maybe do some mixture of fine and medium, and then I'll use the fine more for like gravel parking lots and things like that. And that's a good idea. I don't know if I'll do it for 3 years. Maybe I'll run it over the winter. Just start figuring out layout of industries and like I know roughly where I'm going to put the industries, but maybe I'll get some of them in. I'm thinking about doing a little street running scene. Maybe I'll work on that. Because obviously I won't be ballasting that area, but I want to make sure those tracks are running perfect too. So I'm debating if I should purchase back in the foam board. Portal and lower level reversing loop entry. Okay. I'm going to have to see how medium ballast like that. Yeah, definitely. That's what I would use as medium. I think. Yeah, medium is a step above fine, right? I want coarse. I think I used medium last time, and it was fine. It was good. I got confused with fine. It's like saying correct instead of right when you're talking about the right. In my world, the right extremity, you gotta remember to say correct and not right when you're asking what side of the body we're working on. Uh, so yeah, I mean, I definitely, let me know what you want for it, and I'll take it off your hands. I'll buy it from you. The definitely would mix it, and that's what I use is a lighter gray. Street running scheme would look good, but I'm debating if I want to go ahead and do. Um, Now you guys know I use that foam stuff, that foam crafting stuff for my streets. I don't know if I can get this camera to stretch over. Is this the one that's not working? No, it's not working. No, that ain't working. Yeah, it is. See if I can get it to stretch over to there. Show you. I got this tangled up. Sorry, guys. That's what I want to be able to do. Show areas around and have cameras around. But I did add. It's got to catch up to me. Sorry, guys. Find a small camera. You can see it around kind of low. Alright, so I kind of went ahead and added the sheets coming off the bridge the other day. I didn't stripe them or nothing. See what a lag I have on that? It's crazy. Looking at the bottom left camera, if you guys can see it, I'm showing the swing gate. And you can see the ballast. See how fine that ballast is? Amazing ballast. Yeah, I might do that. I got a great deal on Woodland Scenic stuff, and I bought a bunch of bags. I got a really good deal on it. Small, they're like not the big bags, but they're not the small bags. It's not the bottles. But I got them like off of a site. Guy was selling them. They're all brand new in the bag. And it's fine stuff. So I picked them up because I know I need a ton of ballast. So, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Maybe buy big gallon bottles too. Anyways, so yeah, I did that. There. How's that? Is that back? Can you hear me now? Okay. So had lost connection to the mic. Maybe when I was moving around, got away from. So probably just using the mic off of the computer here. I don't know. Test for the next minute. Back. So how you doing? Anyways, I don't know what the heck I was talking. Oh, so I'm debating if I want to use Smooth It for the street running scene. I want to buy the Walters kits for the street running scenes. I know my buddy Chris down there in Florida. Um, he just did a bunch of the somewhere in concrete, somewhere in like the pavement. And it's basically what it is, I think. Our street running system is just show this weekend at Mass, Numble Mass. Clean them up. Yeah. Clean them out of what? Everything. It's a lot of cleaning. And do you buy stuff and sell it, Andy, or you just buy what you need for the layout, the things that you think you'll, get a good deal on, or all of the above? Honestly, you saw the show that I went to, the deals I got on the show, from the show I went to in October here. I did pretty good on that, In fact, here is one of the, I've shown you this before. This was one of the trucks I got, drain trucks that was undecorated. I hate this camera on the computer. It was undecorated, and man, this is terrible. Sorry, guys. I went ahead and decaled it up, painted the tarp, and painted the hood on a truck. I have no idea if I'm in the camera at all. I guess I am, kind of. I'm trying to look at that little window up there. I think I'll just look down here. So that came out good. I think it came out good. If you don't, it's not too bad. But they're just cheap trucks. And this was one that was already decorated up for, Cargill and Trina. I can't remember where I got the idea to put the tarp. I just kind of ran some dull coat over the tarp. The trailer. Not the tractor, I'm trying to leave the tractor looking nice, because they probably washed the tractor more so than they would. Like the tarp wouldn't get much washing. It'd be faded. Buying scenery, and you sell the overstock, or you're buying their overstock. Thanks, Pappy. I do too, man. Once in a while, I will toot my own horn on some of that stuff. I made my own decals. Do I have any of that up here? No, I don't think I do. You can buy water slide decal paper for laser printers and stuff. You gotta get it for the right printer. Search images, save them to your computer, and then arrange them through like Word or one of these Paint or one of the programs. That's how I did it. And then you can, I'm trying to read the chat too. What cameras are you using? These are literally, James Tedesco found these and turned me on to them. Right now, the main camera you're seeing is the webcam on the laptop. The other ones, the other three, because the other one jumped out on me, is this here. This audio is just a webcam. They were on sale, got them for $10 a piece. So, like $10.99 or something like that. Yeah. Say they do a 1080p, but I don't know, when you get them all running, Full HD, 1080p, when you get them all up and running, you have to cut them down, or you get them really laggy. So, printer I have is an HP 3-in-1. It's like, I don't know the number on it. Maybe I don't have it on the phone. Sorry, like it's Canon. think. I'm going to download it. Let me try it. You got it. I'd be easier just to do this. Printers and scanners. Canon TR4500 series. It faxes, it scans, it copies. So that's what I use. Yeah. And it's a few years old. I mean, I like that one that Tedesco just got. It's got the big reservoirs for the ink and everything. The wife is wanting to spend money. Can't even joke and say she's stingy. She lets me get away with so much crap because Leon, I'm trying to buy what I can out of my own, like I'll call it allowance money and just money I make selling stuff and things like that. Money I make picking up extra call, things of that nature. So I don't have to dip into the house money, the bill money, things like that. I'm losing my voice more so than normal. Talking too much. But like this plywood I bought the other day. Now plywood came way down. It's back down already. I think I paid 29 something a sheet for this 15, 30 seconds. It's one side, do one side, I guess. They fill all the divots and shit in, So divots, knots, whatever the hell, imperfections. So when I started buying plywood for this layout, holy mackerel, man, it had gone up to like 69, I think actually over $70 a sheet. That's when I had to put a kibosh on buying plywood. Thankfully, I hadn't gotten enough. And that's where that's at. So, that's where the marble thing got. Let me ask where you're staying. Or something, Andy, or is that where they're holding it? The Best Western, Tony Marble. I almost want to say I've been out that way once. I could be totally wrong. Never got up to Massachusetts too much when I was driving. Years ago, I went. My dad and I, when I was driving a team with him, so maybe back in like '92-ish. And that year, so when I was it's coming into the fall/winter time, I think. We got up to whatever town that is where Brock's Candy is. Because I think we picked up at Brock's or delivered to Brock's. Some kind of dry goods or cardboard boxes or some shit. In fact, that's when the seatbelt laws started becoming a pain in the ass. We were driving through like some construction in town, and the cop pulled us over because of the damn seatbelts. Gave us a warning because we weren't wearing our seatbelts. Just tipsy. That's before his truck was old enough. He bought it brand new in '89. It was an '89 Kenworth Anteater. I don't remember what the numbers, T800, T900, or whatever the hell they were. But it was before the seatbelts would ding and everything. You know what I mean? You didn't have them buckled. So I think I'm gonna stop sharing this stuff because we're just gonna all chat around here. Let's see if I can switch to a different camera. And right now I'm using the webcam. The for the laptop. You guys hear me? What did I do there? Change running, or was the camera froze? Camera was froze. I tried to stop. I stopped sharing all that stuff. Am I back? Or no? Okay. I stopped sharing all those other cameras. I had to bring it up as a share. But then I was trying to go into a different camera. That's where I lost it. Lost it again. Maybe not. Is that it? Turn that light off. That's kind of killing everything. Yeah. How's that? Any better? Take the plastic off the camera. Turn the screen. There we go. That's a little nicer. So this is one of those cheap cameras. This one. Sadio. And this one I have our plate on. So I don't know, what do you guys think of that? I mean, it's not a bad camera. Literally, on sale they were like $10.99. Yeah, clearer than left. Now, it's not much different than the Logitech 922 that I had, in my opinion. Yeah, sorry, had the little plastic film on. Oops, had to take it off. I'm tired of it. You know, thanks for noticing. I don't know if that's dramatic the way it sounded. No, I started work at 5:30 in the morning. So I've been up since like 4:15 or something. I get up in the morning. And I stayed up to halftime of that stupid Sunday night game, freaking Browns. Tell you what, man, what a disappointment again. Every year we have so much hope. Jeez, oh man. Mike is better analyzed. Probably. Probably is. Let me see if I'm using audio. I think I have my headphones up here. Keep going on there. Yeah. You said the audio is better on the computer, Mike? I don't know, you said on the last, yeah. No, I did, but I'm going to now that you mention it. That one's off. Sorry, my daughter just texted me. I could text, it'd be great. I could type. She is now working with me in Periop, which is pre-op and post-op. She's a nurse as well. Hey, John Prescott popped in and say hi. So she's still in her orientation period. So she's actually starting in recovery tomorrow, her first day in PACU, post-anesthesia care unit. So my unit, we do pre-op before surgery, we do post-op after surgery, and then we also do like same day, which is also post-op, but it's yeah. Look at film. But so she's a little nervous because it's new, you know. She was an ICU nurse. She came with us, so she's nervous on it. And it is cool. It's been neat to be working with her. She worked with us while she was finishing school, nursing school, as a nursing assistant, and fell in love with the unit and then to be able to work there. And you have to have at least a year under your belt as a nurse before they'll take you. It's so weird. I don't understand how my unit works. She can work in the cardiovascular ICU, the open hearts and things like that. I mean, open hearts and open chests. Things like that. And have triple A's, you know, big time surgeries. Very, very sick people. Mostly don't make. She was working. And they take them there right out of school. They don't take them in my unit. I don't understand it, but whatever. She's back and happy. But it's you have to train in all three phases of the unit. The same day surgery has somebody that's coming in and have something not going in the same day. That's staying in the hospital both term or overnight. So that's the third phase. She's starting in the second area. She's training in. She already trained in pre-op. And she did great. She was on her own for the next couple of weeks there. Just a resource person, kind of like that. She just texted me saying good night. But she's with a good person, and we're training her. She knows her from working there, and, you know. So, okay. Yeah, Dwayne, probably what it is. You know, we do call with one other nurse. You can on call overnight. So you kind of have to be pretty autonomous and pretty independent. You want to handle things, know what comes up, you know. You have support, you know, don't get me wrong, but maybe that's what it is about. I have no idea. She tries to call me Dave at work, my dad. Most everybody knows that works there, and it's just my daughter, but other patients call me Dave, Dave. You know, Andy, thank you. I didn't think I could do it either. Some days I still don't think I can do it, but I love it. It's good work. It's honest work. My dad drove trucks for 21 years. Home most of the time, home on the night most of that time, other than the first 1 years. That's my dad was in the club. Patty was asking. And I had enough. Enough was enough. Couldn't deal with the traffic anymore and stuff. So, needed to change the pace. So I went back to school and become a nurse. A lot of opportunities, a lot of areas of we can dance, we can do different things, you know, instead of the best things. Talk too much there, working in the same day surgery, going home. And part of the day today, I was working in the eye doctors. It's a lot of talking. So my voice gets tired. No special, right? They already fixed up right. The surgery already had on his hand. We do that kind of stuff all the time. Surgeries are like that. They go on the same day. Like that. But I work for a major hospital system here in Cleveland. And we are a regional hospital, a campus hospital. 500, a little over 500 beds. For the main hospital has 1,500 or 2,000 beds. Yeah, already never sleeps. Of course, it's daytime, but I can't help, isn't it? So the middle of the night. Early morning. Time is going already. Only 9 hours ahead of us or something. On the East Coast. There's a good running video you had there today. What time is that? Gotta be it. You were up. The therapy is gonna be what, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning, whatever. I'm gonna do that. So if you're 9 hours, I think it's usually only once at 9 hours. It's 10 p.m. here, so it's midnight, so 7, 8 o'clock. Later than that. Yes, I don't really do math. That's right. I do sleep happy. One 52. Yeah, yeah. 13:50. Yeah, he's up a lot, man. You don't get much sleep. I don't sleep much. Um, 6 hours, 5, 6 hours a night. He does do that. 16, that makes more sense, man. Thanks for doing the math for that. I was trying to count on my calculator here, but I ran out of calculators. And I tried to take our shit out. Well, shit, guys, I honestly was just planning on popping in there for like a little quick test, and it's been over an hour. Which I don't mind, Rick. Oh, she does clinical research, man. Yeah. Now, I was kind of on here before anybody like popped in and figured this out. Okay. Oh, there you go. So many people, yes, big time jobs, man. I'll tell you what. Another buddy of mine, his wife works for either Homeland Security or Department of Defense or something. High level shit, man. Wait for the black helicopters to come flying over the house. I told my wife, man, she gets down these rabbit holes on some of this political shit, man. Oh my God. They're gonna come to our door one of these days knocking. We're going down the wrong rabbit hole. Yeah, I hate that tea pappy. Time changing. Daylight savings. Oh man, that's too nice, Dwayne. See, I always feel like my streams are just whatever, man. But yeah, that's what I like. It's like when we do that Thursday morning thing. I know it's early for a lot of guys, but we're just talking, man. Not that no content really. You know, I get nervous when I do that Contract Tuesday thing. I'm always feel like I gotta do something. You know what I mean? Like I have to show something or do a how to or whatever, man. I don't know why I feel that way, but I just do. And, so, pressure, more pressure. Yeah. It's, this time of year, you know, I go to work in the dark and I come home when it's dark. I start at 5:30 and I do 12, so I go 5:30 to 6 most days. Wednesday, 6:30 to 7. So I get out a little later. So then we get a little bit of light sometimes at 6:30. I start at 6:30. But it's awful early. I'm kind of used to that. I've always started early. I was an early bird and most of my jobs when I was driving, I was always up early. Wayne can attest to that. So now, Rick, you're up more near, you're in Michigan or you're more Toledo area, aren't you? Rick, or no, I think it's somebody else. Because you. Yeah, Dwayne's up by what, Buffalo, you said? Jerry Green, I think he's up near Buffalo, somewhere like that way. And Rochester, right? So you know, I mean, you know what the feeling like. You probably get up early running. Although I did used to like running at night. There's traffic and stuff. It's funny, I think I've told this story before. When I first started driving, it was coming into winter time. The first snowfall I ever had was in Arizona, coming up through Flagstaff, or I think it's 40 runs across there. Is I-40 runs through Flagstaff, right that way, coming into um, I mean, it was in Mexico, coming out of New Mexico into Arizona. No, they were coming out. They're coming over Flagstaff. This is through the mountains. I had to be over Flagstaff. Not Newcastle, okay. All right, Jim. I'm sure he's got heaters. It's Tony, how often do you get home, Tony? You go out for any length of time? Like when my dad was on the road, he would stay out. I mean, he stayed out a lot. He would say by the time, if you come home every week, you're just starting to get into a groove, you know? It's going to be like, this part here. So he would, but stay out at least 2 to 4 weeks when he would go out. And come home for, a long weekend or something and go back out. Big Monday, home Friday. Not bad, not bad. I was local. I was home every night. The one job I had driving for the company was called Cowan, and we were based out of Baltimore, I think. But we ran Coca-Cola out of the Twinsburg, Ohio plant, bottling plant. Well, we'd still be home every day. We'd run as far up, like we'd run to Rochester, down to Houston, Pennsylvania, down around the Pittsburgh area, Greenburgh, and the plant we run to Greenburgh. Evansburg, I think what it was called, out 422 that way, out 422. Columbus, Mansfield, that kind of stuff, that's kind of shorter. Toledo, to Detroit. Oh, that's nice, man. Yeah, this week I don't miss too much stuff. That's one thing growing up. My dad missed a lot of things, Not international. Nice. Campus way out, ways down there. We drove down to Siesta Key, I don't know, a few years back. Our friends moved down there, now we fly. We went there for like around spring break time when you were with the kids. When you were in high school. Well, thank God, Jim, we missed you so much. He's back. Missed him so much. Steve. No, but we stop usually when we go down, when we drive down. Stop. I don't know, we get down in the Georgia area. Florida's a whole day drive in itself, depending on how far south we're going. We were going, say, to Disney. Last time we drove to Disney was, especially when they were younger, too expensive to fly, and then we would rent a house instead of staying on property. So, one year we stopped Charleston, and we got up the next morning, and we took like a little carriage rides through Charleston and the horse-drawn carriages and stuff. It's pretty cool. We didn't stay long. Headed back out about noon, got on the road, finished the drive up, or drive down to Orlando. Says we stop. Yeah, I don't like to stop either. I get a groove, man. I don't like to stop. Happy. I had driven straight back from Orlando, straight through, 16 hours or something. 16 or 18 hours, I can't remember now. There's no once my daughter started driving, she would, the last time we drove down, she took some of the driving too from the wife and I. I'll go ahead and I'll take a quick cat nap, just enough to get, you know, rejuvenated. he, like, he likes driving. But, check, check out the seat cushions, seat covers. That's one thing I did like about driving trucks. Why is this thing frozen? Yeah. I don't know what happened there. I didn't switch cameras. It just froze. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened. That's not good, John. Don't do that. Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah, I don't know. This all of a sudden froze up on me. So I went back to the actual laptop camera. I think I'm gonna get off here anyways. I was testing the cameras the other night and I ended up being on for a little over 4 hours. Crazy. Crazy, I tell you. I give up. I don't know what's going on there. Yes, I mean, that's a good amount of driving there. 8 to 10 hours, and then call it a night. And so you wake up fresh, you know. Yeah, my daughter came down before she went up to bed through closing the dryer. Sorry about that. That's one downside about being in the basement. You hear the furnace kick on behind me there over my shoulder in that room. There's furniture. Actually, that will be my work room. Maybe a staging yard too. Don't tell the wife. And then the laundry room's on the other side of those louver doors there. Some of the noises cut out because of the louver doors, but before I comes in, it was just open. Let's just keep Catzilla out of here. All right, see you, Pappy. And again, I'm going to cut out here too, guys. Seriously, I was really only going to be on briefly. And then, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to Tuesday, 7 o'clock on Wilmer's channel. It's supposed to be all four of us on there. Is the plan. So we'll see how that goes. If Turkey wants to blew out his windshield, holy moly. So, all right. So yeah, I'm going to cut out. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Yeah, I think I got them working in general, the cameras. Some tweaking I need to do, for sure. Back there where it belongs. Wait, I'll get it there. All right. Be safe out there, Dwayne. We'll catch you. Maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Who knows? Tomorrow night. So, thanks for stopping in. And bye for now. Good night.